Hello students, welcome to this video on class 7 IMO, and in this video we are going to solve the question paper from the year 2016 set B, and we are going to solve questions 1 to 25. So let's start. And again, before we start, the benefit of this course is I'm going to tell you detailed answers for each of the questions, and more importantly we are going to learn the quickest method, because you have to solve 50 questions in 60 minutes. So you have to learn the quickest methods. I will tell you the maths fundamentals and concepts, and I'm pretty sure that this course will also help you in your school exams. So question number 1, okay. In certain code, linger is written as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and force is written as 7, 8, 6, 9, 5. Isn't it? How is fierce be written? Okay. Now in this such questions, you just have to remember the code of just few letters, So linger is written as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so let's say E is 5, isn't it? The position of E is 5. Force is written as 7, 8, 6, 9, 5, isn't it? So F is 7, isn't it? F, the first letter, is 7. So how is fierce written by? So you have to replace F by 7, and E by 5, So the first number should be 7 and the third number should be 5. And of all the options, which is that condition? First number is 7 and third number is 5. Option B. So this is the quickest method, isn't it? Find the positions of a dice as shown below. So you got 4 positions. In the first dice position, the phase 3, it has got 2 adjacent faces, 6 and 4. So phase 3 has got 2 adjacent faces, 6 and 4. In the second position, the phase 3 has got again 2 adjacent faces, 4 and 1. And more importantly, in the fourth position of the dice, phase 3 has got again 2 adjacent faces, 1 and 2, isn't it? So all the adjacent faces of 3 are 6, 4, 2 and 1, isn't it? 6, 4, 2 and 1, isn't it? So which is the only face which is remaining? The only face which is remaining is face number 5, isn't it? Face number 5. So 3 is on the opposite side of 5. 3 is on the opposite side of 5 because all the other faces are adjacent to 3. Okay, question number 3. If 1 is subtracted from the last digit of each of the given numbers, then the sum of the digits of how many of them are prime numbers? So for such questions, what is the normal mantra? Start solving. Immediately start solving. 972 minus 1 is 971. And what is the sum of digits? 9 plus 7 plus 1 is 17. 526 minus 1 is 525. Sum of digits 5 plus 2 plus 5, 12. 487 minus 1 is 486. 8 plus 4, 12 plus 6, 18. 359 minus 1 is 358. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. 251 minus 1 is 250. Sum of digits 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 0 is 7, isn't it? So which are the prime numbers? 17 and 7. So how many prime numbers? 2 prime numbers, isn't it? 2 prime numbers. Question number 4. Select the option which has the same components as that in the given figure. Same component. So first we have to list down all the components. What are the components? There is a chakra here. There is a hexagon, a elongated hexagon, a octagon. Octagon is a polygon having 8 sides. There is house shape here. There are 2 circles, one circle here, another circle here. There is a square here and there is a triangle here. So we got so many components, and the only option which has got all these components, is option B, isn't it? There is a triangle. There are 2 circles. There is a square. Then there is house. Inverted house. Then there is a octagon. There is this elongated hexagon, and there is this chakra. Okay. Question number 5. Study the Venn diagram and identify the student who likes ice cream and cake, but not Chinese. Ice cream and cake, but not Chinese. Now Chinese is a triangle, isn't it? Chinese is a triangle. So student must be outside of the triangle. and he likes ice cream and cake. So cake is circle and ice cream is rectangle. So what is the shape which is of both? So this shape E and F is the intersection between ice cream and cake. But the student should be outside of the triangle. So the only option is F, because F, this shape is outside of the triangle, but F is also between the circle. So students like cake, and F is also in the rectangle, which is where the students like ice cream. So correct option is option F. Okay, study the following information carefully and answer the question. 5 persons, Supriya, Nikhil, Avnish, Nipun and Sunita are sitting on a dining table. Supriya is the mother of Avnish, isn't it? Who is the husband of Sunita? So Avnish is the husband of Sunita. Nipun is the brother of Supriya. Nipun is the brother of Supriya. And Nikhil is the husband of Supriya. Nikhil is the husband of Supriya. So Avnish is Supriya's son, isn't it? Avnish is Supriya's son, and Sunita is Avnish's wife. So Supriya is Sunita's mother-in-law, isn't it? Supriya is Sunita's mother-in-law, and Supriya and Nikhil are wife and husband and wife. So if Supriya is the mother-in-law of Sunita, then Nikhil is the father-in-law of Sunita, isn't it? Nikhil is the father-in-law of Sunita. Okay, next question. Question number 7. Select a figure from the options which will complete the pattern in figure X. Now you have to visualize and you have to find the pattern, isn't it? So one of the things which you can kind of deduce is this shaded area is alternating. So here the shaded area is here it is here it is here. So in this image, it will be somewhere here. The only two options are options A and option C, isn't it? Options A and option C. But in option A, there is this small arc. And we don't want this small arc. There is this no small arc nowhere. There is this small arc here, and there is no small arc here. So the correct option is option number C, isn't it? Option C is the correct option. Okay, next one. 6 friends are sitting around a circle. Varun is between Rahul and Ankit. Varun is sitting between Rahul and Ankit. Amit is between Latika and Garima. Amit is between Latika and Garima. Rahul and Latika are opposite to each other. Rahul and Latika, they are sitting opposite to each other. And Garima is to the left of Amit. So once you draw everything, once you draw all these positions of these friends, you will notice that who are the neighbors of Latika? So Latika's neighbors are Amit and Ankit, isn't it? Amit and Ankit are the neighbors of Latika. For such questions, again, immediately start drawing on your rough pages. Question number 9. How many minimum number of straight lines are required to form the given figure? Again, for such questions, remember that there are no intersecting lines, overlapping lines, isn't it? If there are overlapping lines, then probably we would have to compute the number of lines. But because there are no overlapping lines, we just calculate the number of rectangles, isn't it? We just calculate the number of rectangles. So how many rectangles? There are 2 rectangles placed horizontally, 1 and 2. 2 rectangles are placed horizontally, and 3 rectangles are vertical, 1, 2, and 3, isn't it? Or 1, 2, and 3. These 3 rectangles are vertical. So how many rectangles? 5 rectangles, isn't it? 5 rectangles. And the number of total sides is 5 into 4, because each rectangle has 4 sides. So number of lines will be 5 for the 20. So 20 straight lines are required to form this figure. If all the digits are dropped from the given below arrangement series, which of the following will be the 4th to the left of the 7th from the right hand? Okay, this is, you have to read this question very carefully. But let's dissect this. So we will first have the original series. So this is the original series. We will drop all the digits. So we'll basically delete all the digits. So we'll delete 5, 4, 3, 1, 6, 2, 7, 9. So once you delete all these digits, what is the new series? The new series is this. And then you have to start from this thing. Which of the following will be 4th to the left of the 7th from the right? So first you have to calculate what is the 7th from the right hand. So 7th from the right hand. So 7th from the right hand is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. M is 7th from the right hand. And 4th to the left. 4th to the left of M. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What is 4 to the left of M? 4 to the left of M is B, isn't it? B. So this is how you arrive at the answer. Okay, next one. So if, sorry, I have forgotten. So then here the correct answer is actually 37. Just correct this. It will save. And I will go into the presentation mode. If U stands for divide and R stands for plus and grade stands for multiplication, what will be the value of 50 U2 R3 grade 4, isn't it? So original statement, what is the original statement? 50 U2 R3 grade 4. U stands for divide, isn't it? R stands for plus and grade stands for into. So 50 divided by 2. U stands for divide, 50 divided by 2. R is plus 3 and grade stands for in multiplication, 3 into 4. And then remember BODMAS, bracket, order, division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So first is, in this order, first is division. So what is 50 divided by 2? 50 divided by 2 is 25. And then we multiply, because after division it is multiplication. What is 3 into 4? 12. And then 25 plus 12 is 37. So that's how you arrive at the answer 37. Okay. Select a figure from the options which shows the correct mirror image of figure X, isn't it? And with all the options, the correct is B, isn't it? If you place a mirror here, then this arrow right now it is pointing towards the right. It will start pointing towards the left. So arrow pointing towards the left. Also, this circle which is on the left side, it will again on the right side. When you place a mirror, it will be on the right side. So the arrow pointing towards left and circle is on the bit on the right side, So option B is the correct option of the mirror image of figure X. Okay. Select a figure from the options which does not satisfy the same condition of placement of dots. So again, does not satisfy, isn't it? Does not satisfy. So what is the condition of the dots? So let's find the condition of the dots. So one dot is within the circle, within the triangle, and also within the square. This dot is within the circle, it is within the triangle, within the square. But this dot is within the circle and the square, but outside of the triangle, The only option which does not satisfy is option D, because one circle is outside of the triangle, but also inside of the square and circle. In option D, what is happening? The overlapping part of the square and the circle, this overlapping part, this whole overlapping part is inside the triangle. So there is no condition where a dot can be placed which is inside the square and a circle, but outside of the triangle. There is absolutely no chance in this option. So that's why D is the only option which does not satisfy the position of dots, isn't it? Okay, question number 14. Select a figure from the options which will continue the same series as established by the problem figures, isn't it? So here you have to notice the pattern. And if you notice, you notice one pattern, that the dot is moving 90 degrees anti-clockwise. So dot is here. Then if you move this anti-clockwise, the dot will come down. Again, move this anti-clockwise 90 degrees, the dot will come here, isn't it? The dot will come here. Again, you move this anti-clockwise 90 degrees, the dot will go there. Again, for this, you have to move the dot 90 degrees anti-clockwise. That means the dot is going to come here again, isn't it? Dot is going to come here again. So which is the only option where the dot is on the top left? The option A, isn't it? I'll explain this again. So move this anti-clockwise 90 degrees, the dot will come here, isn't it? The dot is going to come here. So here is the dot. Now move this anti-clockwise 90 degrees, the dot is going to come here. Move this 90 degrees anti-clockwise, the dot is going to come here. Once you move this anti-clockwise, the dot is going to come here. At this position, if you move the dot anti-clockwise, the dot will come here, isn't it? The dot will come top left. The only option is option number A. Okay, next one. There is a certain relationship between figures 1 and 2. Establish the same relationship between figure 3 and 4 by selecting the options. Which will replace the question mark figure in figure 4, isn't it? So notice the pattern. So here in this, the circles are constant. Circles are constant, and this shaded rectangle is coming here, and the triangle is going there. Circle is constant. Shaded rectangle coming here, triangle going there, and there is this vertical lines which are constant vertical lines. So only option which satisfies is option B, isn't it? Because here, then if you take this figure and this figure and place them side by side, the triangle are constant. Triangle are constant. The circle comes here. The house goes here, isn't it? And star are constant. Stars are constant. Okay. I'll explain this again. So in this circle is constant. The shaded rectangle comes here. The triangle goes there. And this in the bottom part, lines are common. Similarly here, the triangle are constant. Same. The house comes here, circle goes here, and the star are the same. Star are. So that's why option B. 6-day forecast for Antarctica. Use the temperature is -52, -53, -40, -58, -78, -79. Which choice shows the order in the lowest to the highest in number line? So you have to remember number line. -79 will be at the most leftmost part because it is the lowest temperature. And then -70. -70 is actually greater than -79. This is how the number line progresses. -58 is greater than -70. -53 is greater than -58. So this is how the number line will progress. Again, this will be a bit easier. Okay, next one. Which of the following statements is true? Isn't it? -3/5 lies to the right of the number line. False. Because -3/5 is a negative fraction. It will lie to the left of the number line. Isn't it? Rational numbers -17 upon -13 and -4 upon 5 lie on the same side of 0. False. False. Why? Because when minus is divided by minus, it becomes plus. When minus is divided by minus, it becomes plus. So -17 upon -13 will be 17 upon 13, isn't it? -17 upon -13 will be 17 upon 13, which is a positive fraction, isn't it? And then -4 upon 5 is a negative fraction. So they will lie on the opposite side of 0. So they will lie on the opposite side of 0. Rational number -4 upon -5 and -4 upon 5 lie on the opposite sides. Correct, isn't it? Because what is -4 upon -5? It is 4 upon 5. Minus plus 4 upon 5. And -4 upon 5 is a negative fraction. 4 upon 5 is a positive fraction. So they lie on the opposite side of the number line. So this statement is true. Question number 18. Which of the following options represent 8 shaded parts? Again, which is a very easy question. In which option there are 8 shaded parts? Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shaded parts. Here there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 4. 6 for the 24. 24 shaded parts. And here there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is 18. 18 shaded parts. In none of the figures there are 8 shaded parts. And it's simple problem. So none of this. Okay, and this I think is one of the toughest questions in this paper, isn't it? In the given figure, if AC is parallel to OD, AC is parallel to OD, and AO is parallel to EF, AO is parallel to EF, then measure of X and Y respectively is, you have to find the answer. Now let's start solving, isn't it? And note that AOEF or AOFE is a parallelogram because AC is parallel to OD and AO is parallel to EF, isn't it? So AOFE is a parallelogram. And in parallelogram, the opposite angles are the same. So angle A is same as angle F, both 75 degrees. Again, the sum of all the angles in parallelogram is 360 degrees. So angle A plus angle O plus angle F plus angle E is 360. And this is 75, this is 75. So 150 plus angle O plus angle E is 360. So angle O and angle E is 360 minus 150 is 210. And also angle O is same as angle E. Opposite sides are the same in parallelogram. So angle O and angle E are half of 210, which is 105. Also angle OFE and angle EFD, isn't it? They are adjacent. OFE and EFD, they are adjacent. So the sum of these angles is 180. And this OFE is 75. So what is angle EFD? EFD is 75 minus 180 is 105. So angle EFD is 105. Again, note that the figure is a bit confusing because 105 should actually be obtuse, but here EFD is shown as acute. So figure is actually confusing. So here don't actually relate the figure with the actual measurements. You may get confused. So just start calculating. So angle EFD as we found is 105. Also angle EFD plus angle FEC. EFD plus angle FEC is 180, isn't it? It is 180. EFD plus FEC is 180. So 105 plus how much is 180? So angle FEC is 75. Angle FEC is 75. And now angle AOE and EOF is 105, isn't it? AOE and angle EOF is 105. We deduce this as 105. So angle AOE plus 20 plus X, because this is 20, isn't it? This is 20. So this is 20, isn't it? This is 20. So angle AEO plus 20 plus X is 180, because this whole angle is 180. This small angle is 20 because the opposite angle is 20. So angle AEO plus angle this 20 plus X is 180. You replace X with 75. X is 75. This is 20. So angle AEO is 85, isn't it? Angle AEO is 85. This angle is 85. And again, this is a transversal which is cutting through parallel lines. So if angle AEO is 85, angle Y is 85, isn't it? Alternate interior angles. So if this is 85, angle Y is also 85. So X is 75 and Y is 85. So this is how you arrive at the answer. Also, feel free to rewind this video. Feel free to pause this video so as to note down all the calculations. In the given figure, RQ is equal to RS, RQ is equal to RS, and angle PRQ, angle PRQ is equal to angle PRS, isn't it? So what is the condition of congruency? If the two sides are the same, here RP or PR is the same side, and also RS is equal to RQ, and also one angle also is the same. So if two sides and one angle is the same, then both the triangles are congruent, isn't it? They are congruent because they are exactly the same. So if two sides are equal and one angle is the same, then both the triangles are congruent. And in the congruent triangles, all the conditions will be the same. All the sides will be of the same length. All the angles will be of the same measurement. So PQ is equal to PS. PQ is equal to PS. Then triangle PRQ is congruent to triangle PRS. PRQ is congruent to triangle PRS. Angle PSR is equal to angle PQR. Angle PSR is equal to angle PQR because the both triangles are congruent, isn't it? Okay, for which equation is X equal to 3 a solution? So again, for such questions, immediately start solving. 2x minus 5 plus 3x. You have to put x as 3, isn't it? So 2 into 3 is 6. 6 minus 5 plus 3 into 3 is 9. 6 minus 5 plus 9. So 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 minus 5 is 10. This is true. Minus x plus 7 upon 2. So x is 3. So minus 3 plus 7. What is the minus 3 plus 7? 4. 4 upon 2 is 2. So second also is true. 4x minus 11. What is 4x? 4 into 3. 4 is a 12. 12 minus 11 is 1, which is not 17. So this is incorrect, isn't it? So 3 is incorrect. Minus of x minus 1 plus 11. So minus of 3 minus 1. And what is minus of 3? What is 3 minus 1? 3 minus 1 is 2. So minus of 2 plus 11. Minus of 2 plus 11 is 11 minus 2. 11 minus 2. What is 11 minus 2? 9. So last one also is true. Question number 22. In what time will 72 become 81? Isn't it? In what time will 72 become 81 at 6 and 1/4% per annum simple interest? So again, you have to note the formula for simple interest. Again, it's a very simple formula. So if A is the amount, and N is the number of years, and R is the rate of interest, then simple interest for those many number of years will be A into N into R upon 100. isn't it? Amount into number of years into rate of interest divided by 100. Now here, what is the total simple interest calculated? So total simple interest will be 81 minus 72, isn't it? 81 minus 72, which is 9. So 72, the base amount is 72, A is 72. Number of years is we need to find. What is the rate of interest? 6 integer 1 upon 4, which is, what is 1 upon 4? 0.25. So 6.25. 6.25 upon 100, isn't it? So 72, which is the base amount, into number of years, 6.25 is the rate of interest, divided by 100 is equal to total interest 9. So 72 into n into 6.25 is equal to 900, because 100 when it goes there, 100 when it goes there, it will becomes 9 into 100 transposition. 9 into 100 is 900. What is 72 into 6.25? So if you multiply it, we will get 450. We will get 450. 450 into n is 900, isn't it? So what is n? N is 2, because if you multiply 450 by 2, it is 900. So number of years is 2. N is equal to 2. Trishika is X years old. Okay, sorry, I missed marking the answer here. So the correct answer is 2x minus 7 upon 2. Okay. Trishika is X years old. Her brother Samarth is 7 years younger than her. What is their average age? So if Trishika is X years old and her brother is 7 years younger than her, so what is her brother's age? X minus 7. So what is their total age? X plus X minus 7, isn't it? X plus X minus 7. X plus X minus 7 is X plus X is 2X. 2X minus 7. So these are the combined ages of Trishika and her brother. So what is their average age? Age is 2X minus 7 divided by 2, isn't it? 2X minus 7 divided by the number, total number. So what is the total number? Is 2, because we are calculating average between Trishika and brother. 2 people, isn't it? Okay, 24. The given figure is divided into equal squares. How many squares should be shaded to show 40% of the whole figure shaded, isn't it? Again, a bit simple question. So how many squares are there totally? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 like this, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 like this, isn't it? So 5 rows and 7 columns. So 7 5s are 35. So what is 40% of 35? 40% of 35 is 40% is 0.4, isn't it? 40% is 40 upon 100, which is 0.4. 0.4 into 35 is 14. 0.4 into 35 is 14. So correct option is 40. Okay, last one. Hooray. Select the correct match. Exponent and base and value. So 3 raised to 4. In 3 raised to 4, what is the base? 3. But what is the value? Value is 3 raised to 4 is 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. 3 multiplied by 3, 4 times, isn't it? So 3 3s are 9, 3s are 27, 3s are 81. Answer is 81. It should not be 87. So A is incorrect. 2 raised to 5. In 2 raised to 5, the base is 2, isn't it? The base is 2. It is, base is not 5. So option B also is incorrect. In C, 4 raised to 3, the base is 4, exactly. And what is 4 raised to 3? 4 raised to 3 is 4 into 4 into 4. 4 for the 16, 16 for the 64, exact. So this option is correct, isn't it? And option D, 5 raised to 2, the base is 5, but what is 5 raised to 2? 5 into 5, 5 5 is 25. Option B is incorrect. So we have completed all the questions 1 to 25 from the exam paper 2016 set B. And again, we saw that we learned the quickest method, isn't it? We learned the quickest method to solve the questions. We understood some maths fundamentals and concepts, the base and exponents, also the BODMAS method, again, some other fundamentals. And I hope that this also will be useful to your school exam. Okay, so we will now meet in the next video. So thanks for watching. Thank you. Bye-bye.